Welcome back, everyone. Here I am playing Control again. I ran up here before I started recording. Did I listen to this already?
All right, take this down.
I did.
Alberto Tomasi.
Federal Agent, Bureau of Control. It has blood on it. That's unfortunate.
Head of comms. The hiss got him.
It did. Ooh. Oops. One day I'll stop fucking up everything. Oh, a thingy. Butte, AWE-17. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents started the home of a local celebrity located at Redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house. Redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident. Yes, elevator. Here we go. I guess this was the boss fight I did last time. His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau Para-utilitarians. I can speak. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. Well, that would have been nice to have known before. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It is also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural... identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file redacted for the full report. And this is... I already saw that. Amazing. You just pull the backs off these and just fucking ruin everything. Unlocking this, like, these things, it just makes me think of, like, RPGs or, like, MMOs, which are kind of RPGs, but kind of... You know when that Hotline Bling? Butte supplement. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearance of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access to Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted, but initial hypothesis centered on the Butte AWE as a redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. Oh, what's... right, that horrific thing. I don't want to look at it again, so we'll just not. Personal mods. I like my health boost. Oh. Okay, clearance level. What does this mean? What is this? I'm hoping, oops, soonish they'll inform us what in the goddamn. Hotline security log. A lot of Director Trench. And the custodian. I think Carol Bishop. This... Oh,
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Alright, let's see what happens. I die. Notice, Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst light switch law of 3 applies. Okay. Mind the gap.
Whoa. Have we been here before?
Oh, law 3, because it
No.
wanted me to...
I've stayed at a lot of
3
roadside
times.
motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
See, that makes me think of the Orochi symbol, except it's not quite right.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh, this is spooky. Is there gonna be a body under there? Oh, keys.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Oh. That's me. This is terrifying. Creepy. But what am I to contact extra-dimensional entities? I don't know, I just feel like I want to avoid those at all costs. Well done / tolerant. You can contact us past sales. We expect compulsive weekly calls. Alright.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Oh shit. See, that looks like... That really does look like the top of, like, a
director
liquid
needs
container.
a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do.
Do they, though?
Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador,
Well,
Marshall.
Tomasi's fucked.
Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
You know, like you do.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench.
Something's coming.
Guess. Oh, no, maybe it...
Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins.
What sins? I want
This
to know.
threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my
This is so
closest
pretentious
ally.
looking.
I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I'd
rather not be
if I
broken.
have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Did I see this one?
A director needs a team. My management team.
Yeah.
These people know the secret.
Yeah, so we saw that. Hotline. Containment procedure. Object should be inaccessible for use except for the director. Description, per utility. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery test was run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origins remain unknown. This.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered, and the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
He seems so friendly. I feel like he's gonna be evil.
Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Do I? Must I?
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Creepy. Oh, is this a shortcut? Oh, okay. Oh, and that's probably going to be a shortcut as well. Let's see, all the damage I did has been undone. Chest fall over though. Oh, new thing. I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we aren't even here. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Interesting. Oh, did... something else show? Oh. Holy, a ton of stuff just showed up. Didn't I see this?
I can hear the hotline
Oh, no, I
ringing in
didn't.
my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Yeah, he really wasn't doing great, was he?
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
Man, he really wasn't doing good, was he? Alright, what's this? The game. Interesting. Alright, is there anything else? No. Okay. So I need to go back to, what's her name? dude.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Let's look at this document first. Analysis of the Hiss Threat, Part 1. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past week was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jessie Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Ms. Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seemed to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work needs to be done. Refer to file redacted for a full report. Interesting. Any other files? No? Okay. Let's have a talk, Jesse.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
I'm Jesse.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
She's probably fucked.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you.
That seems a bit of a non-secretary.
We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
I still forgot to check who else she voices, because she sounds very familiar. But it is a little strange. Her appearance would suggest someone in their late 30s. But she sounds like someone in her early 20s. Like, she sounds younger than me. Yeah, this feels like it's being built like a television show. Like, it feels like there's like episode, like recaps, beginnings, endings. All it needs is credits.